Papa Jellybean. I am back. So today I'm going to show you how to install and set up Mod Organizer 2. I know there are a lot of people that want to switch from Vortex to Mod Organizer 2. So I thought I'd make a small little video on how to do it. So first you're going to come over here to the Mod Organizer 2 page, which can be found in Skyrim Special Edition. You're going to come down here to the files, and you're going to click right here to the very first one. You're going to manually download it. Then once it's downloaded, you're going to go to your downloads folder. And then you're going to double click on it. You're going to click yes. Okay, you can read through this if you like, if you want to read through all of this. It's a lot of reading though, but just click I accept, then hit next. Now here's where we're going to, right here, this is your base directory. If you do not have your mod or all your mods or your games on the C drive, and say you want to put it on your game drive, you have a separate game drive for your game. Come over here to Browse. Then we're going to come over here to D drive. Make a new folder in D drive, and we're going to name it Modding. Then inside the modding, we're going to make a new file. The new file is going to be MO2. So you're going to hit enter. So make sure that that is highlighted. Press OK. And then double check up here to make sure that it is on your new drive, on your gaming drive. Like I said, if you do have your game installed on your C drive, then you just leave it as is. If you have a game drive like I do on my D drive, then that's where you're going to want to put it. So once that's all done, you're just going to hit next. And then you're going to notice that all these core elements are all set up for you. So then you're going to hit next again. Now you can create a start menu folder if you want a different one, or you can leave it as Mod Organizer 2. Either way, just press next. Yes, you want to create a desktop shortcut. Hit next. Now, what you're going to do now is you're going to and you're going to have everything that you've done so far here. Go through it very thoroughly. Make sure that everything that you put in there is what you want. Once you are sure that that is what you want and everything is correct, simply hit install. Now, depending on the speed of your computer, it may take some time. It may be quick. Like I got a mid-end computer and it's going pretty quick. So it does go pretty quick. So there you go. It's all done. So now we're going to launch it. Click finish. Now here's where we're going to get some really interesting. We're going to be creating a new instance. An instance basically is your mod folder where all your downloads, your ini files, and all of that stuff is in. So then you're going to click next. Now we have two instances here. We have a global one and a portable one. Now if you use the portable one, you will have to download Mod Organizer 2 for each and every single game. Plus, there is a chance that some of your mods will not work properly. Now, with a global instance, all you have to do is just create a new instance. Once we get into Mod Organizer 2, I'll show you exactly what I mean by you just have to create a new instance. You do not have to download Mod Organizer 2. So we're going to use global instance. Now, I only have the one game installed right now because I'm redoing my computer. But all your games will here, but you're going to have to make sure that Mod Organizer supports the game that you are going to be using. So for the sake of this video, we're going to be using Fallout 4 because, like I said, that's all I have installed on my system right now. So you're going to click on that. Customize the name for the Fallout 4 instance. And you're going to hit next. Configure your profile settings. Now, you don't really have to do anything. Just make sure that the automatic archive and validation is set up. Press next. Now here, this is where you're going to want to do something with the location. Right now, it's set up that it's going to, as default, it's going to go to your user, your app data local, and on that. Now, if you've made a file on your game drive, that is where you're going to want to put this. This is going to have all your downloads and your archives and all your any and everything. So I'm going to be changing that to my D drive. So I'm going to go into my modding folder, and in here, I'm going to make a new folder. I'm going to right click, make a new folder, and this is going to be MO2 Fallout 4. That is where I'm going to want it. So then once you've done that, it's all set, ready to go. You're going to hit select folder. Double check and make sure that it is all set up the way you would like and the way that you just did it. Then click next. Now you're going to have to connect to the Nexus mod because as you can see, currently it is not connected. Connect to Nexus. Wait for your Nexus to come up. Then I'm just going to pause while I sign in. Okay, so I logged in. I pushed the wrong button, so this is going to be a little bit of a jump skip. So once Mod Organizer 2 comes up, come over here to Authorize. Once that's done, you can close this. It has been authorized. Double check, and it'll say linked with Nexus successfully. And everything is done, so we're going to click Next. And then this is where we did that instance. So we're going to click Finish. Mod Organizer 2, it's going to come up and it's going to say, are you starting Mod Organizer for the first time? And if you want to watch and go through all the tutorials, you can. If you do not want to go through the tutorials, just simply click Never Ask to Show Tutorials and then click Yes. Now, what this is going to do is, if you are already connected to Nexus, you can automatically import categories to the game. Now, this is basically you can do nothing or you can import categories, whatever you choose to do. I prefer to do nothing. Now, Mod Organizer is not set up to set app NXM. Now, what an NXM link is basically the button on the mod page where it says Download with Manager. So by clicking on this, that means that if the mod says Download with Manager, it will work. So just simply click Yes. And then you're going to notice down here, this is where your tutorials show up. Just if you don't want to go through them, just simply click the X and they'll disappear. So now your mod organizer is now all set up. Now say you want to add, say, Skyrim or Cyberpunk or whatever that is. Come up here to the upper left corner and you'll see this little gadget up here where my mouse is. You click on that and then it'll say create new instance. If you click on that, it'll simply make you go through the steps that we did for setting up this one. And that is how you add an extra game. So now that we've got this all set up, we're going to go and we're going to download a mod to make sure it's working. Get to my Fallout 4. We're just going to pick any mod. We'll go with this one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that it has a mod manager download button. That's what that NXM mod thing was for. So we're going to click on that. Always allow. So you always allow. You click on that and open an Netflix property. Download has started. We'll open up our manager. Go over here to downloads, and there it is there. It is all downloaded. Now, after it's downloaded, we know that that's working. So we double click on that, and we're going to hit proceed. This will come up, then you just hit OK. Now the mod is installed. In order to enable it, simply check off the mark. Now, what we're also going to check before we finish up with this video is we're going to click on this little globe up here, and boom, it brought us right back to the Nexus page. That is what we wanted. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you install and set up Mod Organizer 2. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. The algorithm will love you. I'll love you. Everyone love you. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, move your mouse a little to the right, and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a video. And always remember, wherever your journey takes you, may the road rise up to greet you. I'm Jellybean, and thank you so very much for watching.